Now let's talk, not about what Apple wants you to notice this year, but about what they're quietly sliding under the radar. Because while the iPhone 17 Pro Max might look like just another predictable yearly refresh, it's not. Every September, Apple puts on a show. Glossy visuals, dramatic camera pans, polished buzzwords, and every year people walk away with one of two reactions. Wow, I need this, or meh, more of the same. But what if I told you the iPhone 17 is doing something very different? Not in your face, but just under the surface. Let's start with the obvious distraction, the new two-tone back design. Everyone's talking about it. The horizontal camera bump, the oddly offset flash, the chunkier silhouette. But while all eyes are locked onto this physical redesign, Apple is quietly changing everything else in a way that might reshape the iPhone's role entirely. See, inside the 17 Pro Max is something bigger than just a new chip. It's a new direction. Apple has been slowly building toward complete silicon independence, and with the iPhone 17, they're accelerating that plan. Multiple sources confirm Apple is working on more in-house connectivity chips, not just modems, but Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and 5G components, all designed by Apple for Apple. That means no more reliance on Qualcomm, no more waiting on third-party silicon, and no more compromises when it comes to performance tuning, power optimization, or integration. Imagine a phone where every component speaks the same language, and that's what the iPhone 17 is trying to be. But let's not skip over the camera. On paper, it's easy to shrug off. 48 MP on all lenses. Sure, whatever. But you need to understand what that really means. This is the first time we've seen Apple unify sensor resolution across all three rear lenses: wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto. And it's not just for bragging rights. It's about consistency. Vloggers, content creators, mobile filmmakers, listen up. That upgrade allows you to switch between lenses during video and maintain detail, sharpness, and color fidelity. Combine that with Apple's computational photography pipeline, and you're looking at a phone that might replace your mirrorless camera for 90% of use cases. And yes, 8K video. This is huge. While most people can't watch 8K today, what you can do is crop, reframe, and edit without losing clarity. You're essentially shooting with future-proofing in mind. Pair that with the rumored 24 MP front camera and improved low-light algorithms, and the iPhone 17 becomes your entire production rig. Now about the body, let's talk aluminum. Last year's titanium hype, it was real. Lighter, stronger, more pro. But it also came with cost and manufacturing complexity. Now Apple seems to be leaning into aluminum again, not as a downgrade, but as a pivot. It's easier to work with, it disperses heat better, and most importantly, it allows for more design flexibility. Think about that for a second. Apple, a company obsessed with control, is choosing function over flash, and that tells you this isn't just a design refresh. It's a philosophical shift. They're no longer chasing luxury, they're chasing versatility. That leads us to something most people haven't picked up on: the rise of the hub phone. This year, the iPhone isn't just a personal device, it's the central brain for your ecosystem. Let's break it down. Faster charging, finally, we're talking 35W wired charging, reverse wireless charging for your AirPods, Apple Watch, maybe even your friend's dead phone. That makes the iPhone 17 the most connected, most versatile power source in Apple's lineup. 12 GB of RAM, that's a first. But it's not just about opening 50 Safari tabs. It's about enabling Apple Intelligence. Yes, that's what some insiders are calling Apple's next-gen AI suite. Contextual computing, real-time language processing, predictive behavior, all of that needs headroom. And this phone has it. We're also getting a smaller dynamic island, finally, which frees up more screen real estate without ditching the features Apple built around it. It's a tiny change, but one that adds up when you're watching media, gaming, or multitasking. Now here's where things get really interesting. According to supply chain analysts, Apple isn't stopping at one model this year. There's another version in development, possibly launching later, called the iPhone 17 Air. Think about that name. Air has always meant thinner, lighter, more accessible. This isn't just a new size. This could be Apple testing a whole new Pro formula. Maybe fewer lenses, maybe no action button, but a radically different price and weight class. Why? Because Apple knows they can't keep inflating the size and price of the Pro line forever. They're trying to split the roadmap: hardcore Pro on one side, ultra-portable premium on the other, and this Air model could be the test balloon. So yes, the design might throw people off. It might feel like a weird halfway step, but in reality, the iPhone 17 is a turning point, not just for the hardware, but for Apple's entire vision of the smartphone. And the best part? We're still early. Expect more prototypes, more models, maybe even a surprise event. But you heard it here first. The future of the iPhone isn't louder, it's smarter. So if you're tired of recycled takes and want the full picture, make sure you're subscribed, because we're just getting started. This isn't about buying a phone, this is about understanding where Apple is really headed. Let's keep going.